What's great with you today, man? This Namaste Thug. Where your energy at, man? My energy overflowing today. A lot of time I speak about self-acceptance, getting out that mental trap. I'm not telling you how to do that. Thoughts come up in our brain. We can't stop that. That's outside stimuli. What we can do is embrace whatever emotion we are feeling. If we're feeling funky, embrace that. By you putting awareness on you being funky, that funkiness will subside. But if you're sitting there shouldn't on yourself, but you shouldn't feel this way, you shouldn't be doing this, that's that internal warfare that you engage in. That's not synchronizing with yourself. That's not loving yourself. You have to accept yourself for the whole totality. When you feel good, when you feel bad, when you feel great, when you feel angry, when you feel mad. That's all you. Breathe into it, embrace it. When you embrace it, it has a lesson with it. If you don't take it personal, something come up from 10 years ago and you respond to it in such a way because you never dealt with it. Maybe it's grieving. You could have lost a loved one. You never grieve. You're trying to be so strong. We're trying to be so strong. Nobody wants to show a weakness. But acknowledging that something needs to be adjusted, that's being mindful. That's being aware. If a thought or emotion come up, just be aware with it. Give yourself compassion and allow you to feel that emotion so it can pass through you. Don't take it personal. Don't engage in that spiritual warfare that got going on between our flesh and our spirit. Synchronize them. They are one. Don't separate them like a duality. It's oneness. When we collaborate with our spirit and we allow our flesh to feel the way it feels to lead us to healing, that's where the journey starts. Denying, compartmentalizing, acting as if you're okay. I never agreed with that. Because when you act as if you're okay, you're going against your own nature when they're telling you, hey, I'm not okay. Just like saying you're on a road trip. Your gas light come on, say I need gas. You're like, no, I'm good. What you think gonna happen? You're gonna run out of gas. Same thing when our emotional barometer comes up and show us, hey, we got a little emotion. We might be too involved in social media. We might be too involved with somebody else. We might be too involved with our relationship. Our marriage relationship should be within ourselves. Once we give ourselves room, once I gave myself room to deal with my depression, my low vibration, and my feeling of unworthiness, and allow it to pass me, then I'm allowed to sit and hold a space and let other people express how they feel and help them move through this little chapter in their life. That's why I became an impact coach, to help change your BS. Not bull, but belief system. Our belief system comes from the environment we're raised in. I was raised Jehovah's Witness. Some people raised Catholic. Some people raised Baptist. And by us being raised in certain environments, it fabricated our belief system. Not looking at right and wrong, but it fabricated our belief system, making us believe in something outside of ourselves. I'm not knocking it. Please don't take it that way. What I'm saying is our belief system was put in us by something else, by our caretakers, by our priests, whoever it may be, gave us a belief system based on what they thought was best for us. I'm not saying take it all out, but integrate who you are now compared to back then. We're adults. Certain situations back then might not apply to right now. So same way we'll upgrade our car. We'll upgrade our phone. Some people even upgrade their marriage rings. So why can't we upgrade our mentality? What's the issue with upgrading our mentality? Because it's uncomfortable? Because it's painful? You don't know what's coming up? That's cool. The only way we can truly heal is to be faithful and indulge in the unknown. Every time I wanted to have control over what was going on, that was my control issues. Release control of trying to dictate what's going to happen. That's an old belief system. It's going to hinder you. That's like me dropping an anchor in my boat and then turn the motor on and wonder why the boat won't go nowhere because I'm anchored to the ground down there, so it's pulling and dragging. Same thing when our thoughts bleed based on an old belief system. Cut it. When you cut it, now you have freedom to remanufacture your belief system based on how it's going to help you right now based on this situation. So stop blaming our parents. Stop blaming our religion. Stop blaming other people. That's victimhood. Only way I found out I can truly heal was stop being a victim from my old story and become being the victor of my old stories. We can't change the past. We can only neutralize it and look at it differently. That's mental alchemy. I can sit and complain about everything happened in my childhood, my concussions, me being abducted, me being all kind of stuff we could talk about. But what's that going to take us? Back down that rabbit hole. If we want to go forward, get rid of old stories that keep you in that victimhood. Release it, breathe into it, allow it to pass you. It's going to replace it with some joy. And when we feel that joy, give yourself a new belief system based on love, based on abundance, and based on knowing that your inner divinity is what drives you. When you're asleep, what helps your blood go through your veins? What helps your heart to keep beating? That's your autonomic system. That's something beyond you. What keeps that going? Think about it. What keeps that going? That's the Most High within us that's giving us life. It's breath. It was blown into our body by the Most High. So why would we want to sit down and breathe the right way? In my nose, out my nose. Shut down that amygdala. Open that prefrontal cortex, which is 40% of our brain. That's how we accept ourselves. Breathe, relax, and release. Knowing that when you do this, you're relaxing yourself. You're calming yourself. And you're coming out of that amygdala, then that prefrontal cortex. And then from there, we can rearrange and rewire our belief system, giving us more validity, giving us more belief in ourselves, and filling us with so much joy. I ain't telling you something I heard. I'm telling you what I know. Be that change you want to be, man. Namaste Thug, coming from Virginia. Love yourself, because I know I love me some me. Enjoy your day. Peace.